They're all the same. Give them all the helmet and they get all high and mighty. It's no wonder the palace is still a wreck. What?
Hadring murdered in broad daylight. The assassins made their move while the entire city watched.
I have many fine goods.
Maybe I'll see you later at the Sober Nord?
This is the life, eh?
What do you want?
Fewer people staring at me than I anticipated. What a strange time you live in. I think I read about this place in a book from my time. It is quite different from what I recall. Perhaps I misremember. Pay me no mind.
Sure, we have the best stable, but you're better off at the Sober Nord. It's much nicer than our place. It's the celebration. You know how it is. Cheap bunks for cheap drunks. Pa had to hire extra help, and he never does that. Dazzling Tail. He has such interesting scales, the nicest eyes, and his tail is rather dazzling. Maybe Pa will keep him on after the celebration. The King's Festival. Enough eating, drinking, and sewage in the streets to let Yoren know he's appreciated. At least there are the contests. Maybe Pa's new hired help will win me a prize.
I forbid it, young lady. No daughter of mine is going to be...
Welcome to Windhelm.
Mother, but I'm bored. There hasn't been anyone to flirt with except Rama to reach these wretched shores. And she's no fun to flirt with anymore.
Well?
Well? Doesn't anybody want to hear my funny story? The ale is thin, but at least there's plenty. Bottoms up.
Solemn old life to you, traveler. Well met, traveler. Are you interested in participating in the Old Life Remembrance Ceremony? I sense some heaviness in your heart. Perhaps this could help. Old Life is an imperial tradition. At year's end, we write messages of remembrance for our dead loved ones, in hopes that our words will reach them in Aetherius. The ceremony itself is quite beautiful. You must light a candle at the shrine dedicated to the old life, and write a short message to one who has passed on. Most shrines have parchment available. Then, you simply pass your message over the flame. You should give it a try. Well met, traveler. You must fortune upon your travels. Would you take the messages of some Imperial City refugees with you? I've amassed quite a few, hoping I'd cross paths with an Old Life shrine at some point. All you have to do is put them in the flame when you perform the ceremony.
I got what you need. I got what you need.
You're here for the New Life Festival? I'm happy to serve as a herald. I can tell you all you need to know. It marks a fresh start to the new year for all who walk beneath the sun. Everyone in Tamriel celebrates. Well, perhaps not the Maormer, but everyone else. You should try it for yourself and see. The New Life Festival was once a celebration of Magnus, the sun god. I have a book. You're welcome to read about the history if you care to. But I'd rather tell you about the celebrations. Very few involve a chance of paper cuts. Of course, they're different all over. I've taken part in cliff jumping, anchor tossing, and even drunken at chatter racing. Though Orsinium had to cancel that one. Simply ask, and they'll send you to the best celebrations in Tamriel. The new life is about what the old year was, and what the new year can be. Redguards of Bergama have the signal fire sprint. It honors an ancestor who saved their city from certain doom. A true gift of new life. Go there, to the Alakir Desert, and speak with Obatha. She can explain.
Mapala, keep your shame.
You may be safer in the desert than in Bergama, Wayfarer.
You are unfamiliar, but not unwelcome. What brings you to Bergama? You honor us with your journey. Light Bergama's signal fires before I end my count, as Zora the Tenacious did long ago. Long ago, a great sickness swept through Bergama. Those who survived were gravely ill. This included Bergama's sworn blades, her protectors. Emish Poisontongue, a warlord of the Sands, learned of Bergama's weakness. One night, his band of cutthroats approached the city, hoping to take our wealth and slaughter our people. One sworn blade stood watch. Indeed, though afflicted, she alone stood her post. But she knew there was no hope against so many. Yet, she knew how to save Bergama. If she lit the signal fires quickly, Emish would think the illness had passed, that our defenders were ready. Zora sprinted to each unlit signal fire. Alone she ran despite her illness, and lit every one. She rallied every sworn blade in Bergama. As we took the field, Emish's band panicked and fled. Even ill, our defenders cut down every desert dog. Sadly, the illness took her that night, but not before Emish was driven off. But Zora died knowing Bergama was safe. So now, every year, we honor her sacrifice. Few could ask for a better legacy. Zora wasn't called the Tenacious for endurance alone. Her keen mind allowed her to defend Bergama from its enemies. As our hero did, learn where we keep each signal fire and plot your route. Our celebration is open to all, the young, elderly, and injured alike. Consequently, the signal fires may be lit as a team. Zora's love for her community was deep and abiding. Working together to light the fires does honor to her memory. Begin. The warlord approaches. Quickly, to me! The warlord prepares to strike.
Finest merchandise around.
There is no shame in... Of course. Unlike Zore's fateful night, we... Begin! The warlord approaches! Quickly, to me! The warlord prepares to strike. And with the signal fires lit and our defenders alerted, Zora finally collapsed. Such courage drove our ancestors to victory against the warlord and his band. To understand her sacrifice is to understand Bergama. Now, I bid you a fond farewell. You honored our city by respecting Zora's memory. Tall Papa look kindly upon you. May you always find water and shade.
Help us out here. We have deadlines to meet.
You know the rules. No one's allowed inside without authorization.
I hope you've got deep, loose pockets.
Who wants to see how hard I can punch?
back from Bergama, I could never get used to the heat and sand. Ah, Zora's tale is a lovely one. Bergama's celebration honors the sacrifices we must sometimes make, so that others may enjoy a new dawn. A toast to your swift legs! It warms my heart to share the New Life Festival. The drink? It warms my belly. Once, very briefly, the city of Ebonheart decreed dancing to be illegal. The Dark Elves promptly invented the lava foot stomp, which they called a necessity should their boots ever catch a flame. They practiced it in taverns, while wearing a small pin. A dazzling pin such as this showed they were in friendly company. Now, it's a symbol of participation. Best to experience the lava foot stomp for yourself. I'll mark the taverns on your map. Now, go forth and dance.
Should have been back by now. Captain Alhana said they'd meet us here after an evening of prayer, right?
That's what she said, but I don't see them. Maybe with the traveling merchants it is true.
Where did you come from? How did you find me? Never mind. That's not important. The sigil. You have to find the sigil. The sigil represents our bond. The forest and my clan. We have an understanding. We take wood, we build. But as we do, we honor the forest. And the spirit of the forest protects us. My sister took it. She was going to hide it, keep it safe. But I don't think she made it very far. Eowyn fled south, through the mountain pass. Find her, save the sigil, and our accord.
Should have been back by now. Captain Alhana said they'd meet us here after an...
Material full of potential. A fight, is it? Come back to me, as I did to you! A useful find. I will stay close to you, Tamit. I do not wish to lose my way. Azura, give us strength.
I don't know you. Do I know you?
The manifest is full, but I'll find room.
Walk with the three. Let's go.
I won't promise. Come.
Let's go.
I think I read about this place in a book from my time. It is quite different from what I recall. Perhaps I misremember, pay me no mind.